This movie Cypher is a spy thriller. In this movie, Charlie, a brilliant yet quietly tormented CIA cryptographer, finds brief joy in restoring an old Cessna airplane, a thoughtful birthday gift from his beloved wife, Sarah. Their final embrace before she leaves for a business trip to London feels tender and grounded, yet there's an unshakable tension beneath the surface, a quiet foreboding that everything is about to change. Back at CIA headquarters, Charlie receives an encrypted alert from his elusive informant known only as Inquiline. The files he opens are deeply sensitive, hinting at high-level corruption and unauthorized drone strikes covered up as terrorist attacks. But before he can get far, a brief call from Sarah momentarily breaks his focus. It's a simple check-in. She's landed safely, tired but thinking of him. The conversation is short but full of warmth, the kind that anchors a man amidst chaos. Later, alone in a secure cryptographic lab, Charlie dives deeper into the files. What he uncovers shakes him. Chief Moore, his longtime superior, has authorized drone strikes under false pretenses, masking civilian deaths as counter-terrorist victories. Among the casualties are not just locals but French special forces and Danish Marines, allied lives, expendable in Moore's eyes. That night, Charlie tries to call Sarah, but there's no answer. The following morning, Moore and the newly appointed CIA director, Samantha, arrive with news that sends Charlie's world into freefall. Sarah was killed in a hotel bombing in London, labeled as a terrorist attack. As Moore outlines the details, Charlie refuses to believe it. He watches security footage, the blurred flash of the explosion, Sarah's silhouette running toward the chaos, her last known moments frozen in time. Devastated, Charlie returns home to find reporters camped outside. The next day, he confronts Moore and his deputy Caleb, questioning the strange efficiency of the attack. The footage shows 4 highly trained operatives executing a precise assault. Moore brushes it off, urging Charlie to take time off, but something doesn't sit right. At the airport, he retrieves Sarah's belongings, a gift she'd bought him. Unwrapping it in silence, the pain becomes too real. Refusing to grieve blindly, Charlie dives into the hotel's surveillance feeds. He traces the attacker's path. They stole a delivery van, accessed the hotel via a service entrance, and vanished without leaving forensic traces. He discovers Sarah died while trying to help others escape, ultimately taken hostage. The attackers are identified as Mishka, Elish, Gretchen, and Schiller, mercenaries with surgical precision. Charlie presents the intel to Moore and Caleb. Their reaction, flat, unsurprised, confirms it. They knew. Determined, Charlie hacks his own CIA badge with a covert chip and uses a skimmer to make digital copies of the incriminating files. He plants a bluff, a dead man switch, and tells Moore if he doesn't enter a code every 5 hours, the files will go public. Moore dismisses it as fiction, but Caleb isn't so sure. Meanwhile, Charlie begins CIA Black Ops training with Colonel Henderson. He's terrible with firearms but brilliant with explosives. Henderson pushes him to become something more than a desk analyst. Charlie resists. He doesn't want to kill, but his resolve is growing. Eventually, Moore realizes Charlie planted a listening device inside the files and orders Henderson to terminate him. But Charlie is already gone off-grid. He's hacked the training facility, assumed a janitor's identity, and slipped away without a trace. In London, Charlie uses a fake passport to slip into France and surveils Gretchen, one of Sarah's killers. He breaks into her apartment, studying her movements. When she returns, Charlie hides instead of killing her. Later, he notices her frequent trips to an allergy clinic. After confirming a life-threatening pollen allergy, he traps her in a hypobaric chamber and floods it with pollen. She panics. Charlie demands answers, but when she lunges at him, they fight brutally. As she escapes, a speeding van hits her. Charlie grabs her phone and vanishes. In Marseille's, guilt-ridden, Charlie drinks alone. Henderson tracks him down, leading to a bathroom confrontation. Charlie detonates a small bomb and escapes again, presumed dead by CIA censors. Now partnered with the real Inquiline, a woman named Davies, widow of the original whistleblower, Charlie builds a plan. Davies reveals she became a rogue hacker after her husband, who was a double agent, was killed. She's smart, careful, and equally committed to exposing the truth. Their first target, Mishka, now in Madrid. Charlie tailors a plan to collapse a rooftop pool where Mishka swims. When the glass shatters and Mishka crashes to the street below, Charlie walks away. Caleb and Samantha watch footage of the incident. They now know Charlie isn't alone. Soon after, Davies and Charlie are compromised in a safe house. A CIA drone wounds Davies during their escape. Charlie flees, emotionally shaken. He kisses Davies goodbye in a dark garage and heads to Romania. There, Charlie crafts a deep fake of Elish, feeding it into German security footage to lure him to Berlin. The CIA follows, right into Charlie's trap. When Elish arrives in Romania, he finds a box with a bomb and Sarah's photo. Charlie steps from the shadows and demands information. Once he gets it, he walks away as the bomb explodes. Elish's phone leads Charlie to Schiller's yacht in Russian waters. He boards it and is captured. But Charlie reveals the ship's navigation system has been hacked. It's now heading to Finnish waters. The Finnish Navy and Interpol surround them. Schiller is arrested without Charlie firing a bullet. Back in the U.S., Director Samantha holds a press conference. Rogue agents and unauthorized CIA operations have been exposed. The agency is shaken to its core. Later, Henderson approaches Charlie and tells him, with quiet admiration, "You did what most of us couldn't." Charlie, now a different man, hardened but not broken, visits Sarah's grave one last time. He walks to the hangar, climbs into his old Cessna, and takes to the sky, flying free, carrying the memory of love and the burden of truth. And movie concludes.